Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today we're at Gibside National Trust. Or is it National Trust Gibside? Individual entry on the day for non-members is £13 for an adult or £32.50 for a family, and this will include parking. Membership for an adult will cost £76.80 for the year, and all money raised will be going towards the upkeep and maintenance of the estate. At the reception area, you can grab yourself a map and a mobility scooter if you require one. The knowledgeable and friendly volunteers on the desk will be more than happy to assist you. There are always things going on at National Trust sites, from guided walks to crafting shows, even theatre performances. Simply look for signs or ask a volunteer for more information. Now, before I do any exploring, I'm going to need some lunch. The food at Gibside Cafe is pretty good, and again, all money raised will be fed back into the upkeep of the site. There are plenty of these handy signs dotted around to get you where you'd like to be. In the walled garden, there is an abundance of wildflowers to attract bees, butterflies and other insects that contribute to a healthy garden. Here they grow fruits and vegetables that can often be taken away for free. Just make sure that they're labelled as such, or check with a volunteer first if you're not sure. There is often an honesty box where you can make a donation. The volunteers here work incredibly hard, so please give what you can. This is the Orangery, built for botanist and daughter of a wealthy coal baron, Mary Eleanor Bowes, between 1772 and 1774. Sadly, the architect is unknown. Good, there's less people around now. I decided to take a left after the Orangery and do the riverside walk. A bit more scenic. Thought you might like it. Here I got my first glimpse of the column to Liberty, which I'd be seeing up close soon enough. The temperature had dropped considerably since I'd followed the River Derwent, a welcome break from the heat of the day. There are plenty of benches scattered along the trail for walkers to rest their weary bones, amazingly all free from graffiti and beer cans that you would typically find in a public park. Suddenly that entry fee starts to make sense. Things like this bug hotel are typical at National Trust sites. They do as much as possible to boost the diversity of wildlife in the parks. Okay, so it's a bit of a walk up to the column, but I'm told it's going to be worth it. So let's hope it is. And this is the Column to Liberty, a 43-metre high structure built in the mid-1800s so that a man named George Bowes could flex his wealth and influence over the surrounding areas. The architect, again, is unknown. Sitting proudly on top of the column is Lady Liberty herself, and without the assistance of a drone, I was unable to get a clear view of her. Unfortunately, this is as close to Gibside Hall as I could get, but the structure is still impressive to look at. It was built after the land was inherited by George Bowes around 1701, and he immediately set about creating an estate to impress his wealthy friends and potential investors. And this is the old stables, now used for exhibitions, crafting classes, and a much needed cafe where you can buy refreshments and rest up in the shade. Every now and then, the tree line opens up and offers you spectacular views of the surrounding countryside. You wouldn't believe that this place is only a stone's throw away from Newcastle city centre. This was completely unnecessary, but there was no one around, so I thought, why not? This seems to be a great bushcraft area where volunteers teach the fundamentals of living in the wild and basic survival skills. Growing up, I was a huge Ray Mears fan, and I would have loved something like this as a kid. It's so great to see that these classes are still going on. No National Trust woodland would be complete without some brilliant wood carvings of animals that you might come across on your trek. Okay, so we've seen the Orangery, the River Derwent, the column, the old house, the stables, and now all that's left to do is the Woodland Walk, and then I think I'm going to call it a day and head back to the car. This seems to be another bushcraft area where people have been learning to build natural shelters. Again, as a kid, I wish I'd had this. At this point, I just wanted to have a short soak period and tune into the forest. Lay completely still and just listen to the creatures moving around in the trees, no doubt wondering what to make of me. I'm pretty sure that I could have easily slept for an hour or so. This is the low ropes course. The aim is to get from the beginning to the end without touching the ground. I really like how they've kept everything as natural as possible and in fitting with the surrounding woods. No bright colours or oversized warning signs here. All you need is some common sense and agility. Sadly, this was the only red kite that I observed today, but this one marked the start of a disc golf course that runs through the woods. If I'd had more time and some friends, I might have given it a go. Right, I think it's time to wrap things up now. I'm gonna head back to the car and get myself off home. Thank you for joining me today. If you've enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much. And now that my adventure has concluded, there was only one loose end left to take care of. There, if